It's time to check in to see what's happening in the grain markets with our crop marketing specialist, Dr. Kim Anderson. So Kim, is there any news happening this week?
There's a lot going on this week. I think the number one thing that we're paying attention to is we got some moisture. Now the moisture's not evenly distributed around, but I think we can get some excitement with that. We've got the Fed with their interest rates. The dollar declined this week. I think that's good news for our exports, and our exports have been a little weak over the last month or so. We need those exports to pick up. It looks like our wheat prices bottomed out. You know, we took about, what, $1.25 off of them. I went down below $8. They're back above 8 now. I think that's good news. And then you've got things going on in South America, Argentina, Australia, finishing up their crops. Just a lot going on right now, and you wouldn't expect this in this between Thanksgiving and Christmas time period.
So, you know, for the past couple of weeks, we've obviously been talking about Russia's war with Ukraine. Is there any news coming out of there?
Well, I think there's kind of a lull there. The fighting's still going on, but Russia, the reports are that Russia's waiting for the ground to freeze, and then they're going to have a big offensive, and the war is expected to escalate. And I think the market's going to be nervous until we see what goes on when we get into the winter and when we have the winter war going on between Russia and Ukraine. This week, you look at Russia's put some rockets in Odessa, destroyed and upset the electrical grids. They had to stop it impacted the export elevators. But now they still shipped put out 8 ships this week. The other thing that's going on is kind of on the sideline. Russia says we're going to let them ship, but then they restrict the inspections as it gets into Turkey and Istanbul there. Quite a bit going on.
So, you know, taking a bird's eye view, just looking at the world markets in general, you know, what's kind of shaking out there? Are there any more news coming out?
Well, you've got in Argentina and Australia, I mentioned there, the dry weathers. Also, their exports, their production's come in a little less than expected. They're not getting the next crop put in like they wanted. There's some political problems down in that part of the world. I think that's helping support our prices a little bit. And of course, you haven't seen any news come out of Australia, but you know, they were having trouble with their harvest, and their harvest is coming to an end here in the next couple of weeks. We'll have a final number on Argentina and Australia as we approach Christmas and the first of the year.
You know, you mentioned moisture. You know, the majority of the state, you know, except for the Panhandle, feel sorry for those folks out there. But we did get, you know, some rain this week. So if we keep getting rain, what's that going to mean for prices for 2023 wheat?
Well, I don't think it's going to have much on prices, and we can get overly optimistic with this rain. We're still in a drought situation over most of Oklahoma, and I don't think we've got enough rain to get runoff. We need some water in our ponds. We need to get some subsoil moisture. We got topsoil, and the producers report to me that these rains will probably get them into that February, March time period when they're going to need more rain. But to solve this drought situation and to get us to harvest, we're going to have a lot more rain than we got this week.
More mud.
More mud.
All right, thanks, Kim. Dr. Kim Anderson, grain marketing specialist here at Oklahoma State University.